you to like this arrow? Because I cannot use it.
Yes.
I'll take the arrow. I think that would be pretty sick.
Jed, would you like the arrow?
Sure, yeah.
Oh,
Well, I want the arrow too.
Well, sometimes, Xander, we don't get things we want, and it just so happens to be someone else's fault sometimes.
Well, you know what?
dang.
I
Don't
have this
sugarcoat
cool
it, man.
sword, So
Did I
suck
accidentally
it,
just
Jed.
cast Vicious Mockery?
Oh, did I just cast vicious?
I don't know, Jed.
Mockery?
It seems a lot like you cast Fireball after that burn.
Oh, God, we'd all be dead.
Did I just crash the min by crack?
What?
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 What did you
What?
say?
What?
All I heard was
Actually,
butt crack.
That's what
I heard butt crack, and I'm like, butt crack?
butt crack? Oh my gosh. I cast butt crack. When you get crack in your butt.
I cast
Anyways.
the butt of cracks.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, anyways, as we're talking about butt cracks and this, that, and the other, she's still awkwardly looking at all of this. And just being like, so did anyone want the arrow?
Sure, yeah.
No Chick-fil-A sauce?
Well, this is dumb.
Just over and over.
I'm gonna be the
Um,
moody teen in the back. I'm gonna go
Yeah.
home.
Jed, did you
don't
say
have a
yes?
home.
Did,
Shut up.
did you say yes or somebody else say yes?
Yeah. Jed'll say yeah.
Okay. All right. And she goes, all right, well, it is all yours. And she goes ahead and wraps it up in a thin layer of brown paper and hands it to you. And she goes, if you'll hand me your stamp scroll, which I assume you would do, correct?
Yeah.
And all right. And then a couple quick notes are made. That was 200. Awesome. And just like that. And she goes, you all have a wonderful day. Xander, be smart.
Wait,
Bye.
listen.
Bye.
Wait, what's her name? What's her name
Bye.
again?
No, I said bye. I said bye.
No, wait, what's your name again? I want to say something.
Well, anyway,
I said
I-
I
bye.
was gonna be sincere
Well,
for once.
Character change. Now I'm back to the DM. You. I have the power of a god. Yeah.
What's
so
your
you all.
name?
June.
Miss June. Before I go, I just wanted to
Wait.
say,
Yeah, it was June.
Miss June, I just wanted to say,
since
that-
oddities, I wonder.
as childish that I may be, I'm very sorry for the way that I treated you as a child and as a teenager and as an adult and for like the past 100 years.
And 5 minutes ago.
I think, and 5 minutes ago, but I think you are just a delight to have around in the city. And I apologize if I've ever caused you any trouble.
She looks at you and she sighs. And just don't play with my heart again. Not after all these years. Closes the door and locks it. And Artie's like, you two have history?
We don't talk about it.
I think that's probably for the best.
Hmm.
All right. Well, we have a new arrow. Very nice. I have stamp scrolls. We have new IDs that are completely legal and accurate. Yes. What else do we need? I think we need to really think. What do we need to group? Excuse me. Are there any supplies for the group as a whole that we feel that we need before these auditions?
Let's go to the fish market and pick up some food.
Oh, yeah, it's a fair point. Food is
Some
food.
meals wouldn't hurt, especially fresh ones.
Go look for Austin.
Okay.
Who?
Is Austin a fish?
Austin is
He's like
one of the
Sebastian.
kids from the orphanage.
Orphanage.
The one that burnt down. He fought
Oh.
vampires with me.
Xander, I don't think Xander's never told Jed and Daniel
Oh.
about that.
What?
So
What are you
So
talking about?
they're just
Xander?
asking who the heck is Austin, and this is the first time they've ever heard you mention an orphanage. Well, not the first time, but this is the first time that you mentioned like Austin to them, and they're very
Yes.
perturbed.
As as you know, I come from an orphanage, as the one that was burned down right across from the music shop.
Oh.
As you can tell, that was my fault. Austin was one of my dearest, closest friends in the orphanage. He had. There was also this other girl named Jane. She sadly died in the fire. We went our separate ways. He went to go work at the fish market, and I went far away from the city. But it's been a while since I've seen him.
Well.
And I wonder if he still works here.
And Jane, that one.
Let's go say hi.
Yeah, I think you made a good case.
Fish.
Fish. All right, so everyone's good to go to the fish market.
Fish market.
Cool beans to the so we're in the central zone right now, still a little past midday, and you approach the fish market, and as you can expect, there is a certain smell in the air that's not the greatest, but that doesn't speak for all the quality of produce you have there. In fact, you recognize some of the wagons, not the people, but you recognize some of the wagons there. It seems that a lot of the fish there did actually come from Tavit, the fishing village that you all had gone to before. There's also a few other carts and shops and such. They're hauling around beautiful cuts of tuna and salmon and mackerel and red snapper and just all these exotic fish and a few other things that you probably aren't quite sure what they are, but this is the most meat you've seen in one place since you guys arrived. Now, I know that Xander is looking for Austin. Are the two of you looking for anything particularly, or is there anything you would like to do? Whoa. Xander's passed out. No, we're not doing that again.
I had too much to drink again. Sorry,
yeah.
guys.
Jed,
Where are you getting all this alcohol?
No.
Was there
Yeah,
anything you guys want to do? Maybe even it's not with the fish market, but just in your time in this area.
I start
No.
frantically looking for Austin.
No. Sorry, are you guys just helping him look basically?
Yeah. Gotta check my food supplies. See.
Fish rations will go down pretty fast, so I think it'd be smarter to just. We're
Well, if
in
they
the
have-
city.
if
We
they
can
have
eat as we're
fish
here.
bars, more fish bars.
Oh,
What's up?
true.
Artie just kind of goes, yeah, they have fish bones.
They only have
Yeah, I think we
Yum.
should just for now eat as we go. You know what I mean? Like we're in a
Alright.
city, they'll have food.
Well,
So let's just help him find. And then I'll like turn around and Xander's like really far away and be like, we should probably catch
Yeah.
up with Xander.
Austin.
Would all three of you roll perception rolls for me? Again, like I said, we're gonna do this a few times. So
17.
okay.
Total of a 3. Rolled a nat
Total of a
1.
3. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
A 4, please. Give me out of 4.
And what was yours? The last one, was
Mine
that Ben or was that Jaden?
is
mine was
a
a 17.
19.
I said 19.
Okay. Okay. So you're all looking around. Ben, you don't actually, or excuse me, pardon me, fourth wall break. Daniel, you do not know exactly who you are helping to look for. However, you tend to think it would look a little bit like Xander. In fact, you and Xander are kind of like not splitting up, but you kind of pair with him particularly and just go up a little bit to help him scout out the area. Artie and Jed kind of stay behind. They glance around in their own vicinity. Artie, quite frankly, is not. He cares about the situation, but he has no clue. He has no clue who Austin is. However, with the company of Jed, he does kind of lean over and he gives Jed a look. And he goes, so Jed, do you think Xander's friend or brother or whoever is here?
If it's who I think it was, I don't think so.
Okay. Still no harm in looking, right? Maybe we are just onto something else. Yeah.
Yeah. I have a suspicion. It. Yeah.
From back at Hamill and Rosh's.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, as long as we're on the same page, we still support our friends, right?
Yes.
Of course. So yeah, everyone's kind of looking around. Xander, you go up to a long row of people tossing fish around and that kind of thing, and one particular man catches your eye. It's a man. You can't see his face all that well, but he has like dark curly hair that's kind of like mid-length. He's got a decent build. He seems to be about your age. However, due to your perception roll being what it was, you do get a glimpse of his face, and no, that's not him. You're not seeing him anywhere. And like I said, Daniel doesn't really know who you guys are looking for. Would you like to talk to Daniel about anything about that to kind of give him some leads?
So Austin, I haven't talked to him in so long. I haven't been in the Silver City for years. Dark curly hair, tan, blue eyes.
Does Daniel have any insightful questions or anything like that? Being a detective, and like missing persons are kind of his thing. They're kind of his thing. What are you thinking?
I've been muted this entire time.
Mm.
Any
That's a good observation.
distinguishing features? Deformities, scars, odd height.
He does have a scar.
Oh, yes. I see. Yes. I'll look for him the best I can.
Thank you.
Well, as you guys are looking around the fish market, like I said, a large variety of fish. However, nobody seems to see anyone resembling this person you're after. Jed, you're looking through the crowd and just trying to spot any person you can. And you look behind one particular fish stand, and that's when you see a super tall being in dark armor and a slit in his helmet with two eyes beaming at you directly. Not a movement, but just the slight budges of deep breathing. It's almost like all the sound around you kind of like muffles a little bit, and you hear just his.
Can you stop
Open
breathing?
my-
And the man who rolled the
my
natural
pants.
What would you like to do?
natural one.
Roll
He
for
saw-
crap my pants.
It's like, oh, you still see something. It's just you see something bad.
Really bad.
What do you want me to do? What'd you say?
wanted to find him.
What do you want me to do? Or you're saying what do I want to do?
What would you like to do? Yeah.
Artie was with us when all that went down that time, so he would know, right? I'm
Mhm.
not stupid. Artie was there, so I'll
What
reach
happened?
over and shut up. You're not here. You'll find out here in about
Austin!
You'll find it about 5 seconds. So I'll reach over and I'll be like, Artie, are you seeing
Yeah.
what I'm seeing? And I'll like turn him towards.
What are you talking about?
And I'll point at him directly. I'll be like, right there. You see
Point at
anything? The guy, the knight.
I don't know what you're talking about. There's nobody there.
There's no one there.
No.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So yeah, you
Okay.
guys are just looking around the fish market. And,
Never mind.
oh, okay.
Sorry, I
alright?
thought I saw something. Yeah. Oh no, I'm fine. I'm fine. Let's keep looking, and then I'll warily be looking around.
Okay. All right. How long as a group, in game, how long would you guys like to say you spent?
5 minutes.
5 minutes. Is
Yeah,
that
I say we
good?
get to the early auditions. I don't think Austin's here.
Okay. All right. So yeah, I'll say we all regroup and the middle of the fish market and everything, and Xander says just that, like, hey guys, I don't think we're gonna find him, type thing. So yeah, Artie goes ahead and he says, all right, so what are we thinking? Heading to the second ring, just kind of working our way up.
Second ring it is then.
Okay. All right. And Andrew, so you and Xander, you were unsuccessful in your hunt.
Thankfully, I think.
Technically.
Thankfully.
Oh, yes. Okay. Well, who knows? Maybe. Well, maybe we will find him at some point. Anyways, to the second ring, everybody. What?
It's a Batman transition noise.
As we're walking to this, as we're going, I'll
Mhm.
be thinking about it. Jed will be thinking about it and thinking about it, and then he'll think, "No, I'm not crazy. I had to." And then I'll tell, and I won't be like super secretive. I'm just not gonna. I'm gonna be like,
Mhm.
"Oh, by the way, Artie and Andrew, I saw the knight in the crowd. Just so you know." And just as we're walking, just kind of
Is that
low voice.
is that who you were pointing at, trying to get me to see?
Yeah, as soon as you looked, he was gone.
Strange. He wasn't able to do that before, was he?
No. So either I've gone crazy or, I mean, I don't know. So I just wanted to let you know.
Never doubt
And
the
then-
power of the one who made
Hmm.
the curse. Could have either
What was that?
the one who he works under the one who made the curse. So
Yeah.
no
Huh?
idea what his power his underlings could have, or what tricks he could be pulling on you. So.
Indeed. Just wanted to let you know.
Well, I think we can all agree, keep our eye out, and I think we all do have some kind of a sense that we're being watched to some degree.
What you can.
So let's just all keep our eyes out. Be careful. Jaden, are you you good? You disappear?
Yeah, sorry, the invisibility spell kicked back in.
I hate it when that happens. Hate it when that happens. Yeah. Happens to the best of us. It's all right. It's all right. But yeah, so we all go ahead to the second ring.
So are we going to the auditions?
Yeah. Just to re-clarify, 3 rings make up the Silver City. You guys were on the third ring. Now you're going to the second, and the castle where the auditions are in the center of the first ring. So, yeah. As you approach the gates, you once again show the guards your IDs. Everything checks out. You show them the poster and, show them like, hey, we're here to audition, They check over everything. It's all thumbs up. And once again, the doors open up and they're very loud. They're metal doors. This is when you, as you're like going into the gates, this is when everybody kind of notices that the tops of the walls, not just the tops of the walls, the tops of like the Silver City Castle itself, they are shining silver. Like, it's very literal. They are shining silver. And on the top of the wall, you actually seem to make out that there are silver plates plating the entire thing, going all the way around. And it looks like maybe even chains going above the top. It's just very strange, like once in a while, like spanned out quite a lot. But chains going across the top. It looks like I have to get in on this.
Oh.
We're putting Ben to sleep.
Let me shake my maracas for you.
There's a good one for you. Real
But
stinky one. Okay, let's keep going.
yeah, we have to keep going. Okay. Anyway,
Yes.
but as the last thing you guys do notice about this wall and the silver plating on the top of it is that it actually looks like part of the silver plating just on the bottom half. It's been like chipped away over the years, like people kind of break it off and use it. So it kind of makes you think like that's probably real silver, just coating the entire thing. So very, very interesting there. Entering the second ring, however, the air is noticeably cleaner. Far less buildings. It's still city, but far less buildings, much more organized. And this is the very definition of the grass is always greener on the other side. There actually is a decent amount of very rich grass, as well as kind of a main road going around that is paved. So yeah, very interesting construction. And along with that, entering into the second ring, I should have, unless I am drastically mistaken, this should be the list for the locations available in the second ring. Nope, that's not it. That is wrong. That is wrong. Let me try that again. This one maybe? Yeah, the one that says second ring. That would make sense, wouldn't it? And this is same kind of setup as before. Like, if there are places that interest you guys, let me know. And as you approach them, you'll learn more about like what they are and who's running them, how the system works. But you don't have to. You can go straight through. You can, it's getting later in the day, not quite sunset though. Like you still got a little bit of time. So I mean, you do have look around time, maybe a couple places if you wish.
I'm rather anxious in this city, and I would like to go and audition so we
Tempted
can
to
rest
try the-
up.
Tempted to try the Metalworks. The scraps,
Mhm.
man.
Yeah.
Scrap man.
It's Batman's poor cousin.
Yeah. Scrap man.
I picked up some trash and I'm here to fight crime.
Of course.
Yep.
There's a lot of interesting things here, but if you guys want to get to the audition, we should probably get to the
Okay.
audition.
All right. Absolutely. Is everyone on board with that as well?
Museum, but I mean, we'll come back to that in the future, hopefully.
Yeah. Oh, trust me, I didn't make all these places just to skim over them in one session. You'll be coming back here again. It's okay.
Yay!
And then Jaden, whenever you're available, just let me know. Are you good with that?
I'm good with whatever.
Okay, that works. All right. Well, let us fast forward then and proceed. Now, approaching, going through another gate within the central area of the second ring, you do enter into, man, Ben is just focused on my words. He's hooked on my, he's like visualizing my words. As you guys approach the gate and it swings open once again, this time there's no village or town around you. There's no houses. There is one magnificent castle palace in the center, with one enormous tower straight in the middle that just seems to go up endlessly. Like, it is so tall. You approach, and seriously, the place is too big to take in without like moving your head. Like, it's huge. Silver capped towers pointing to the skies, twisting sharp edges. The building itself is white marbled bricks laid masterfully from the base all the way up to the actual tower in the center. And the stone roadway that was under your feet actually transitions to a polished like black marble material that reflects the entire palace as if it's like in some sort of a void reflecting under you. Now around you, you see actually a lineup of other contenders. There seems to be about 6 teams of other musicians that are lined up. They're just kind of making chit chat, but they're all waiting right next to the entrance. And I think they're, let me see, yeah. Oh yeah, sure enough, they're actually entering, and you're following kind of the herd of people, all sorts of beings and stuff. But before you know it, you're no longer outside. You are now inside. However, you don't feel like you've entered the indoors at all. The enormous doors that have opened would make a Goliath seem puny. They're absolutely enormous. And I know I'm doing a lot of describing. I'm just trying to set it up, you know. But the ceiling inside is incredibly high up. It has a painted mural of a sunset sky overhead, and a hulking chandelier adorned by crystals and diamonds illuminates the room with a warm light. And your eyes drift downwards, and you see the giant columns connecting the ceiling to the floor, with different greens and white marbles kind of just intermingled. In the center of this room is a masked being in a white, almost like a tuxedo type thing, like, but just a very white garb, and a white mask on his face as well. In fact, it kind of resembles this, minus the teardrops, but a white porcelain mask.
Can you wear that for the rest of the campaign?
For that character, I can. For that character,
Absolutely.
I can. I can wear it. Oh yeah. Minus the teardrops once again. So it's just a plain white, kind of like a masquerade mask. And he says, "Welcome all of you to His Majesty's Palace. Please enjoy a look around while we wait. He is taking his time, but we will let you know when the auditions begin, and you will step through the doors that we open for you. Please enjoy and look around." And he walks away.
Guys, I want to go
No.
home.
Yeah, you want to go home? You are home. You're in Silver City, bud. You're in Silver City. This is your home. This is your home.
Technically, my home's 2 rings down and it's burnt.
Fair enough.
Crisp.
And I will have pictures to look at. However, the main thing in this main waiting room is there's a lot of artwork. There's a lot of artwork. Ben, am I losing you? Am I losing you, buddy?
Yeah.
It's okay. If you get tired, it's okay, man. You just let me know. It's all right.
I'm good.
We don't have a whole lot longer either, so it's, you're good.
I'm listening.
But there
Stay strong.
there are a few things inside this room that are particularly eye-catching. It seems that Caesar is a collector of art of all kinds, arts. There are a few paintings hanging up. Here is a few of said paintings, whenever it decides to send. And although I did some editing to where I could put them all in one picture for you later on, it's going to look like they're all together in the one picture, but that's just to simplify it and get it all in one scene. There's also a bunch of artifacts, but the display is just going to kind of look like this. There you go. And like I said, that's not actually how it's laid up. They're kind of scattered throughout the room, but that's for simplicity's sake. So you can look at everything all at once. Bunch of decorations, bunch of things.
Hey Jed, look at the funny lady. She's mad. The
The funny lady is mad.
funny lady is mad.
Yeah, I think she thirsts for blood.
She do thirst for blood.
Vampires.
Yeah. Well, let's do this. I'm going to get things going because I know we're getting tired and everything. I don't want anybody to miss anything. Right, Ben? Right, Ben? Right, Ben? Right, Ben? Ben?
Ben's good.
Ben,
Oh,
Ben?
I, no, I gotta be honest. I was thinking about like whales, and I don't know how I
Ben, do you need to turn your lights on?
It's all good.
You're all right. Are your lights on?
come on,
I
Ben,
didn't
stay
even-
awake, buddy.
I got lights.
We're
got
almost
this now.
done.
I just need to stop thinking about aquatic life. I'm sorry. It gets very distracting.
No, you're fine. I'm not offended at all. I just would hate to keep you up because I get it. Like,
No, I
okay.
after this, I'm not even sure if I'm gonna go to sleep. I got easily distracted by aquatic life, and I do not know why.
it happens. It happens. But I will pop forward a little
Yes.
bit because
But no, you're talking about the
um,
arch, right?
yeah, just like I said, I showed you guys some of the art. There are 6 groups hanging around you guys. Do any of you care to look around? Actually, let me fix that. Do another perception roll for me, all of you. Let's get you guys doing something. There's been a whole lot of me talking, so I do apologize.
20, not natural, but
Okay.
12. Not natural, but
Okay.
20. Natural.
What?
had
That's
to
wild.
I'll
show me
send
up.
a screenshot.
No, I believe you.
My beautiful 20.
So as you guys are looking around this, I'll be honest, I wish I had more things to actually show you based on those roles because those are really good roles actually. Most
The
of
one time
you
we need a good roll.
most of you actually just kind of take in the groups around you. And like I said, there are 6 of them. Jed, you notice particularly a group of 3 Koatoa, something like that, whatever their names are. A band of 3 of them. They're female Koatoas, the same kind of creature that Squibbish was, for some context. And they are the most awkward looking little things ever. They are little purple frog creatures, but they have long braided blonde hair. It is very strange. But they have a banjo, a violin, and a jaw harp, and they're just chatting around with their weird little froggy voices. And you think it's very interesting. Daniel, you actually see a couple that just draws your attention, like no particular reason. It's actually their simplicity that draws you to them. This band's name, which I'm not going to expect you guys to remember this, so it's okay. Their band's name is The Lexivin Experience. It's a stupid name. But it's just a man and a lady, probably a husband and a wife, and they just have a acoustic guitar and a harp. So there's that. And Xander, you notice a band called Todakota, and they are 2 orcish brothers, both that made cellos, possibly made out of bones, that you think is really, really cool. Do any of you care to interact with anybody in your vicinity, or are y'all just waiting it out?
I think we should wait it out.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
You know what? Actually, I'll quickly walk up to the couple.
Yeah.
I mean mug the band that I was staring at. Give them the meanest of mugs.
Give me a mean mug. Let's see it. Are you trying to intimidate them?
Yeah, intimidating mean mug.
Good intimidation roll. Do it.
Intimidation.
Yeah.
I got a 2.
You got a 2.
I got a 2.
Fun fact: Xander
Yeah.
has a baby face.
So you look over them and you just give them a sly little, you know, and they kind of. And they just laugh. They just chuckle and they're slapping each other's knees. It is the funniest thing ever to them.
I'm gonna kill him.
We're slapping each other's
I'm-
knees.
I said exactly what I meant.
Good one, boy.
Don't hit me, man.
They start like punching each other, and then they just full on start wrestling. Like these are orcish, brutish brothers.
Like,
Get into a brawl, they're like, "Ah."
Yeah. So you just full on started a friendly wrestling match between two brothers. But Daniel, you said you approached the couple.
yes.
Yeah. You approach, and it's a very, man, I hate making references to like specific scenes or characters, but like it just does the job so easily. Quite honestly, in terms of appearance, think of like Katniss and Gale from,
All right.
from Hunger Games. Just simple folks, you know. Simple folks, mid to late 20s, maybe early 30s.
Simple folk.
Huh?
Simple folk.
Simple folks, yeah. But they're just tuning up, and she's just doing, just kind of, they're just kind of like running through some little like last minute lyrics. And the man looks to you, and he goes, "Oh, hello there. How are you doing, sir?"
Quite well. I just ask, why did you two come to this competition?
Well, and the girl hops in and goes, well, quite frankly, it took us long enough, but we decided to tie knot, get married, and we thought what better way to take care of our new future than to get employed with one of the best. Granted, I've heard things, but kings are just scary, right? Like they scare everybody, right? And the husband kind of pats her on the back and goes, "We're not easily frightened, but yeah, we just wanted security. That's really what it comes down to, right? Taking care of the family." So sorry, by the way, my name's Benny. What's your name?
Yes. Andrew Belly Ravel.
Belly Ravel. Quite a jolly name. I like it. Nice to meet you. This is my wife. This is Sarah Lee. You can just call her Sarah. She goes by Sarah most of the time. And she just kind of tips her head to you and does like a little curtsy and goes, "It's a pleasure to meet you, Daniel.
Likewise.
What brought you all to audition? You have a kind of a ragtag. Don't mind, no offense."
Honestly, we've kind of picked up each other on our own adventures and happened to stick together. And most of us, being bards, after hearing about this competition, wanted the challenge. So
Quite so. Yes. Well, all in good fun, I do say. Good spirits, competitive, of course, but you seem like a nice lot.
I say for most of us, just glancing towards the orcs.
Yes, there are some interesting characters here, are there not?
Yes.
But talent nonetheless. I mean, I dare say most of them wouldn't have even come if they didn't feel some sort of confidence in their craft. So I think we have a good match lined up for us. But once again, all in good fun. You and your crew seem very, very nice.
I look forward to hearing you two perform.
Thank you. You as well. You have a lovely day, and good luck during the auditions. All right. And just like that, they go back to tuning their instruments. Was there anything else, by the way, you wanted to ask them or talk to them about? I apologize. I kind of wrapped that up. Jed, was there anything with your group or any questions in general about what you would like to do in this area, about the space, the people? Nothing.
No, I'm good.
Okay. All right. You're just waiting it out, ready to get things going, right?
Yep.
All right. Well. At about that time, it takes some time, but you guys, like I said, you socialize and everything. Great double doors in the center of the room further on crack and echo through the space, and they're pulled open from the inside by two large men in shining pure silver armor, like multi-layered scaled armor. It's kind of wild looking. So everyone proceeds through the door. Jaden, you still with us?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay. But yeah, everyone proceeds through the door into a long but equally like big room. It's just longer than it is wide. Lined with green marble columns, illuminated at the top of the columns to light the whole area. And ahead, a nearly spotlight illuminated space on what looks like almost a stage. It's guarded by 6 guards, once again, very large men in pure silver armor, and they're wielding like staffs, like finely like curved and carved staffs. They're all identical though. You all go in and you kind of huddle around in front of the stage, and that's when you hear the of the large doors closing behind you very aggressively. And then, after silence falls over the room, there's a curtain just off of the stage on both sides. And from one side of the curtain, which is purple, you see just the very tip of a cane break the curtain through the middle. And it clanks onto the ground. The cane is then followed by 2 very well-booted feet in shining leather black boots. Caesar walks up the short steps of the stage, a limp in his right leg, it seems. His stern face is emotionless as he reaches the stage center, and 2 of the armored guards come to his side, one placing a silver crown on his head, and the other kneeling to receive the cane from him, which he places on a green velveted pillow nearby him, and sits down. Once again, silence is frighteningly quiet in this room. And Caesar opens his mouth to speak to you all. He says, I know that some of you here are here to kill me. I know that you've gone through hell to ensure my demise and to steal my greatest treasure. And rest assured, I know exactly who you are. And now that I have you here, you'll never again see the light of day. No, I'm fucking with you. No, don't worry about that. Oh my goodness, I had you there for a second. Some of you look. It was very funny. No. Welcome to my palace. How you like the place? He says as he leaps down off of the throne, off the stage, and onto the floor where you guys are. The limp in his leg entirely gone, and a sudden surge of energetic light fills his face and his eyes as he approaches and begins to walk just amongst you all. It's so nice to meet all of you guys. Thank the gods you're here. This place gets so dreary, like shit. It's nice and all, but damn, I could use some fresh air, some new faces from time to time to liven things up. He approaches the 3 of you specifically. He goes, gentlemen, my name, hopefully, as you all know by now, is Caesar. If there's anything I could do to make you stay here more enjoyable, please speak the hell up. Mostly because I can't hear shit. Anyway.
Alcohol?
Maybe later, my friend. Maybe later, but there will be time for that. Believe me, Caesar loves to party. It's the best place for it. You're gonna have a great time. Anyways, but you are all here because I need your skills. Your talents are not just a wants; they are an absolute necessity for a very important occasion. What occasion? It's a surprise. But I promise by the end of this, one of you groups will essentially be part of the family. And that's just something you can't really put a price on, you know? Now, this audition process will take a few days, but I admit, it's only in the name of good fun. Not to mention, we got nothing but time here anyway, right? Anyways, that being said, Edward will guide you to the wing where the guests will stay. You'll be provided with food, you'll be provided with wine, beds, a fire, warm your little tootsies, you know what I'm saying? Books to read. You can use all my books. Just use all of them. Now, you might need to rest. You might need to recover. These challenges are going to be very difficult, but it's all a competition. So go ahead, relax for a bit. Your first challenge starts tonight. Any questions? No, good. I'll see you on sundown. And like that, he hops back to the stage, retrieves his cane, and makes his way back off behind the curtain. Edward, the butler in the white mask, escorts you all to a wing of the castle, which is equipped with 4, so sorry, I forgot already existed, just for a moment, 4 very large beds with the most superb silk blankets, the thickest blankets that you have seen. Rows of pillows, like room for all of you on one bed, not even needed. There's a crackling fireplace in the room that you could essentially walk into. It's so big. There's rows of books. There's a chest for each of you to store your belongings in, as well as a wardrobe and a large window that the curtains have been drawn for the afternoon. Or excuse me, they've been closed for the afternoon. While you're in this space, thoughts on anything, thoughts on expectation. In fact, Artie will kind of start it up and just says, well, that was not what I was expecting. What about you guys?
I don't trust that man.
No, nor do I.
One must think that
He knows.
You think so?
Possibly. He did make a funny, quite rather funny joke about it.
But Andrew, what were you going to say?
there is a possibility that he is in cahoots with. Never remember his name. I can look at the words that you put how to spell it and pronounce his name. Still don't know how to pronounce it.
Best friend points to anyone who can name it. I know it's difficult.
Flashback time.
Man,
History check.
You did.
Did I say Aomake? I said Aomake.
Yeah.
Was that right?
Aomake. Yeah, that's it.
There you go. There you go. Yeah.
I give best friend points. Give them here.
There you go. There's a body. Then you don't get any. You get. I said Xander, but I meant Jaden. You know what I meant.
You get nothing.
But
Yeah.
Aomaki. So you think he might be like in cahoots with Aomaki, is what you're saying?
There is a possibility,
Hmm.
but if he does know, best to play along.
My question is this: he very clearly had what seemed to be one of the orbs in the fire, correct? So if Aomaki is trying to get all of them,
They're all in one
Yeah.
place.
perhaps.
They're all in one place right now.
My question
So
is, why hasn't Aomaki just gone and got it from Caesar? Surely he wouldn't be the type to share with his henchmen.
He must.
it has to.
You think about it.
I don't feel safe here.
First
We can't
orb,
carry our weapons around.
first orb wasn't even on the island. Second orb was where did we find the second orb?
So Jed found the first one.
Yeah.
At the very, very beginning of the campaign.
Was it like on the
Um,
boat? Was it in the cave?
It was
It
in
was
the
in the
cave.
cave.
Okay, so it wasn't on
The
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 island.
go.
Okay.
It was on a goblin's staff.
Yeah. Squibbish had the second with him that he gave to you guys.
That was the one where we can understand languages, written or listened. Spoke. Sorry.
So if you think about it, goblins and Squibbish both made it hard for him to locate the other orbs. So instead of causing panic by attacking a kingdom to get the orb, there's a chance he could have waited until he has the other two orbs to take the orb, if he is not in cahoots with the kingdom.
There's also the idea that the king could have. Well, no, he has the orb, but like the orb could have some kind of power that maybe waylays Aomake. And so maybe
you know what?
I'm just guessing.
The orbs have names, right?
Wait,
Like the ones the orbs.
why are we killing the king again?
Okay. And Jed's gonna be very, very serious. Xander, Artie, Jed, Andrew. Never again in the presence of this castle ever say that. We're here to provide a service for the king, to take in these challenges and do that. But we don't say that ever again.
All right.
Now,
Why are
the-
we here to serenade the king? How about that?
We're here to serenade the king because maybe we can obtain something from said transaction, if you understand what I mean.
and
Oh
also
wait,
he
he has
could.
the orb, doesn't he? Here's the last one right there.
Just
Check,
just three
checks,
people nodding.
checks.
I mean, he has.
All
he has,
Varungas.
he has the ball thing. The thing. The
Otherwise
spiritual
known as the
thing.
orb. Yeah. Yeah.
He also might have kidnapped a pregnant woman. We all know. So
Oh
Oh.
yeah.
That's a good point.
I don't know.
he did.
Did Xander? I don't think Xander ever encountered her, or her husband. Because think
You
about
not
it.
meet
The
pregnant
first
woman.
one was during the hospice session.
We
And the second-
technically. Oh wait, actually no. That
Yeah,
was during the mimic thing, wasn't it?
he wasn't there for that either. Yeah. He has never met this lady. So by all means, who you know, tell Xander who we're also trying to find, because he has no clue who this person is.
There's been a woman. She was the first one to give us shelter and information. Been encountering her multiple times across this journey, and apparently King Caesar took her as a trophy.
I don't- It's something. I don't know. But she was brought here, and we're also trying to find her.
Whatever
Yeah,
it
okay,
is.
that's fair enough.
What was
So
that?
what's the plan, lads? Because all we have right now is serenade the king, and
Win the
how are we gonna
challenges.
serenade?
Win the
Well, yes,
challenges.
but is there anything else that we need to be doing during the challenges, during the next few days?
I would say get as close as we can, and then figure out how things work, and then make a plan from there on how we continue to serenade the king.
Like, yeah, where we're gonna serenade him, how we're gonna serenade him.
Where we're gonna serenade him.
It's a little bit of
You know how it
bagpipes.
is. Nobody
Whips out
wants your
bagpipes.
bagpipes. Why did you buy bagpipes? Sorry, I haven't brought it up this entire time, but why did you buy bagpipes?
Because he
Don't-
wanted them.
Well, it's pretty dumb.
I also got the flute. But
You know, I'm happy
bagpipes.
that we got kicked out of the blacksmiths. You shouldn't have bought that bagpipe.
Don't try to don't.
You can't justify that. You can't
You can't
justify
just-
it.
you
That's
can't
pretty
switch it up
irrational
right
behavior,
there.
Xander. No.
Sorry. I hate Irish people.
Is that what it is?
No.
What's Irish?
I was gonna say
Never
I've
heard of
never
that.
heard of. What is an Irish?
Is that a
It's
thing?
like a flower.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a flower.
I thought making a bit because bagpipes
Oh
was
no!
Scottish.
You're saying he doesn't like dryads, flower people.
No.
So
no,
you're
no,
an
no.
asshole.
You're racist.
Oh, so you're an
Bigot.
asshole. No. I love dryads. I've been in cohorts with them a few times.
My best friend is a dryad.
My best friend is a dryad. You
I
don't
know a
understand.
dryad.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not that fond of them, but whatever.
Artie,
They
that's
did not
so
put me in a
racist.
pit. They did not put me in the pit of crocodiles. So
That is
you
true.
know,
I think
Pit
we
of
should imagine
crocodiles
them as
was nice.
fond allies.
it's true. It's true. But anyways,
Anyway,
yeah. At this time, there is, because some time has passed. There's a at the door, and a man in a white mask. Once again, Edward, the butler servant fellow. He says, "Gentlemen, if you would please go ahead, get dressed appropriately. You will not need your equipment, quite actually. You can leave your instruments as well as, please, no weaponry in the king's presence. But go ahead and get ready and meet us out in the king's courtroom as soon as you're available." Closes the door.
Well,
Ben,
I guess we should all get properly dressed to say hi to the king. Again.
how do you feel about that, Ben?
We've seen how it goes. I am part
Without
bard
his
now.
instruments, how is he gonna leaving his bagpipes behind?
Yeah.
No
he-
bard,
well,
leave his musician. You're
But
evil.
we told to bring the instruments, but not the weapons.
His
Isn't
instrument,
what he
not
said?
musician.
But that's the thing. I don't feel safe
He-
not bringing a weapon.
He said to
don't feel
leave
safe.
the instruments and the weapons.
Uh,
Just body only.
I don't think we should go. Well, obviously, we have to, but I do not feel safe
Hey,
not
we
bringing a
don't
weapon.
really have a choice. We're here already.
Jed
We
goes
have
over
to
to his
submit to the
bed
role.
and starts taking off his weapons and putting them down on the bed and going, "Come on, let's go."
I just setting all the stuff down, and finally at the very end, I put like the bagpipes and great swords down at the same time, flipping them both equally. You just hear a sad
got-
little.
I get my.
Artie puts
Get
his
my-
stuff in a chest next to his bed and closes it. All right, well, this is about as fancy as I'm gonna get.
I
You
throw
guys-
my stuff in the corner.
That sounds about right. So
Except for
everybody,
the sword. I lay it nicely on the bed. Actually, I tuck it in.
do you want to read a bedtime story while you're at it?
No, but I did give it a kiss on its forehead.
It has. Oh, okay. It has one of those.
Hey,
Well-
it does have multiple side of it. They might need a little love too, buddy.
True. But
about
is everyone, to the best of your knowledge, prepared to go and meet Caesar again?
I
Oh,
am.
I thought we were finishing up. Oh, fetch. Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, Ben, you ready?
Let's do it.
All right.
I thought
Let's
Ben was
do it.
asleep again.
No,
This summer.
This
I haven't fallen asleep yet. I'm just
This
thinking about-
summer, coming to you, Dungeons and Douglas
Deep
Productions
Arts.
presents.
3 bards in a dude.
No, wait,
Yeah. Crap. What was our band name again?
Something
Something believable.
believable.
Something believable. Okay, cool.
It is something
Well-
unbelievable.
When
Douglas-
sundown. Huh? What?
Oh, nothing. I was gonna. Never mind. Yeah, you know. No
Okay.
Chick-fil-A sauce.
No Chick-fil-A sauce. Okay, anyways. When sundown comes, you all regroup in the throne room. Now, the throne room has actually been modified a little bit. The back wall of this stage has actually been wheeled open. Like the wall itself is on a set of wheels, and like best I can compare it to is like a cargo type loading where it just moves over. Now you walk in and past, or excuse me, let me, this is it's another one of those situations. It'd be nice to have a board, but you know me. Before the stage, however, there is a series of lines going down towards the exit of the room. It goes on the stage, it goes past. Now there are 7 lines painted on the marble floor, like I said, going outward. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. And everyone gathers in, and by everyone else there, you guys go ahead and you kind of step up to that first line. Just kind of seems like where you're supposed to be. My guest! Caesar steps on the stage again. He goes, for your first challenge. It took me some time, but I finally got it. Okay, so I figure this job opening is honestly like, it's a big ass deal. So, no pressure, but I really want to like stress the importance of this position you're applying for. Any fucking way. Here's the first game. And I call it Who Knows Who, I Know You. It's a working title. Anyways, I'll explain. Anyways, it goes on to explain the game. First things first, he tells each team to nominate 2 members of their party, if there are 2 to be had. Whichever group has at least 2 in it So starting question is, what two people in our group do we want to nominate for this competition? Artie will not be voting because I do want this to be your choice, but he is an acceptable vote.
I do quite know a lot of people in this town.
I don't think that's what the game's going to be about. We might need to know each other.
Hmm.
Does he explain the rules before or after we choose the two?
After.
And what did he call the challenge?
Who knows who?
Who knows who? I know you.
I know. I want to go up. I
He
want.
said,
I want.
you,
Jed'll be like. I don't know. I'm gonna.
what you thinking?
I don't-
What mischief you
I'm, s-
thinking?
I'm scared. It's mischief. This is mischief.
Oh, that's not.
I'll be like, maybe, we all. I don't know. Maybe it should be Andrew and Artie. Maybe you two go up and take this challenge.
Like I said, Artie can't say anything in this regard. So that, I mean, that's a fair vote.
He just gives me a look. He's just like,
He's like, all
I
right.
have no qualms.
I'm showing my hand. This is. I'm showing my hand. I'm showing I'm not stupid. I'm telling them I'm not stupid.
I'm just trying to look at you. That is a duo that I cannot argue with at this moment.
That's right, Andrew. Now get your katukas up there.
Well, let's hear more.
Yeah.
Do you, Andrew? Do you disagree?
Well, I feel like this probably be something about telling the truth or something similar to that, and do the mischief that Xander's been in. I don't think he's a good candidate for this game.
Well, maybe
I don't
it's
think.
if it's about truth, then maybe Andrew. Let's not, just in case. So maybe I should go up.
I say maybe. What do you think, Xander?
Well, I have no quarrels about anybody going to do whatever.
Is
I
there
agree on
is there anyone who you don't think should go up?
Xander, I already said that. Yeah.
Oh no, I meant Xander or Jaden. Like, if
Okay.
he thought there's anyone who shouldn't go up.
No? I would like to go up, but I understand why I probably shouldn't go up.
We don't even know what it is. It's probably something. It could be something simple or something insane.
Exactly. I mean, if anything, Jed's more rounded out than Xander. Jed can always put
Are
him
you
back
talking
into
about
it.
yourself in the third person now, Xander?
Yep.
Xander says yes.
Xander says yes.
In
to
the
that.
end, I think I'm a good idea. I just don't know if you are. Bring your shirt off. A name Artie should go up.
I'm willing to
Okay.
if I need to.
I'll go. I'll volunteer as one. Let's do volunteering. Let's not make this about logic. Let's just do it.
I do want to make it known. I am volunteering. I would just like you guys to voice your opinions and everything.
know what?
So there's really no need for. Well, it's up to you. We don't know what the game is. I'm willing to do it, but it's really I trust your judgments.
Andrew, let's see what's happening. Let's just see what happens.
You have someone. You have a final say. Who you want to go with?
You and me.
All right.
All right.
Spend so much time on that.
Awesome.
Fireworks.
Yeah.
Whoa.
How did that work?
I did.
What was that?
I just put my thumbs up.
Why? That's not fair. I've got my thumbs up.
I look like an idiot.
How did you do that?
No way. My turn. I want to do it.
How did you do that?
How did you do that?
No.
Do it again.
Do it again.
I swear.
It's not working.
This
Wait,
is
guys,
going to be a
roll.
moment. You're,
Roll
you
for
watched
thumbs
it.
up.
Everyone's going,
Roll for thumbs up. Roll for thumbs up.
I got a 7.
Okay,
It's gotta be
well,
lit.
Yeah.
What?
Okay. So Andrew and
Wait, I just remembered the meme of. I just remembered the. I just remember the meme of like the one dude that was like an extra in a movie. He's wearing like a green like vintage athletics jacket, and he's like a background character, but he's going like they're having everybody cheer in a crowd, and he goes,
I don't remember.
I'm probably gonna use this moment. Oh my gosh. I'm probably gonna use this moment as a TikTok, so you'll see it when I make that. Oh
I
my
just made
God.
fireworks happen.
Chaos.
Maybe
is
I'm
not
the
the
real
word.
wizard.
Baby, you're a firework.
Your word.
Okay.
Don't wanna let your
Can you change
color.
my background? I'm not going to. I don't have time for that. Okay. All right. So our final votes are Jed and Daniel. Okay.
All
right. So Jed and Artie are going to, or excuse me, not Jed and Artie. Artie and Xander are going to kind of step back, and you guys are going to step up. Caesar will then go on to explain the rules of how this is going to happen.
I'm gonna throw up.
Now,
I'm actually
between the-
nervous.
between the two of you in each group, decide which one of you is going to be player 1 and player 2. We like numbers in this place.
1.
Very good, very good. Now, and the other groups are doing the same thing. Obviously, I'm just kind of.
We're just gonna keep fucking doing this shit. Okay.
Anyway, so we're player 1 and player 2. Player 1, you are going to start on the first line. Player 2, you're going to step up to the second line. Please take your places. Step up. Everybody kind of scrambles, and goes up to their corresponding line. Now, what you need to know about me, I'm a little guesser. I love to guess. I love to read people. It's like one of my favorite fucking activities. I like to know the people, especially in my house, as you can imagine. And so one day, I honestly thought to myself, I said, damn, I'm good at guessing people, reading them. But like, shit, do these groups even know each other? And bang, a great idea was made. A game was made. So each round, I will be asking the question to the person in the back about the person in the front of their group. That person must answer for their partner by lifting their right or their left hand for yes or no. Right for yes, no, left, Okay, easy enough. Easy enough. If you guess correctly, you both get to step forward. At any time, you can refuse to answer though. Yee. The last two to finish the cross line on line 7 will be disqualified from the position and must go home. Any questions? And that's an actual thing. Any questions? Is there anything not clear? Anything you're curious about? Anything at all?
Player 2 is answering a question for player 1, but both are answering, right? And then you're going to see like which answer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who was being asked the question? What?
Cut that
Crack
out of
kills,
the
brother. Crack kills. That's getting
I
cut.
should have to turn off my camera. I keep forgetting.
I love you, Ben. You're
I love
great.
you, Ben.
You're great.
It happens.
Douglas, do you know
I went
how
to the beach
long this
today.
is
It
gonna
100% happened to me.
It was a
so
moment, and now it's past. It's in the past now.
It's in the
It's all
past,
right.
yeah.
Yeah, it's in the past.
I'm
Anyway, so he moved to a public space. So yeah, Ben. So you understand the rules of the game. Person in the front. There will be basically the person in the front.
Yeah,
What?
I understand.
I have a question.
Yeah.
You know how much longer we have left?
Not very
Any
long,
session today?
unless you have more questions.
No.
No, not very long. So, yeah, person in the front. Caesar will ask a question about them. The person in the back has to vote yes or no about that person in the front. So, and at any point, you can refuse to answer. But not answering means you do not progress forward. So it costs you. Last two to cross the finish line. Those are the losers, and they have to go home, is what he said. So, are you ready? Perfect,
Yes.
perfect. And he proceeds to climb up on top of a very, very, very high chair, kind of like a lifeguard chair. Climbs up in that, and he's like a good distance away. He claps his hands twice, and probably two dozen, like 24, 12 on each side. Soldiers line up the sides, and once again, they have their staffs and their silver armor on, and they just stand there, and they kind of make a wall of sorts, but not an impenetrable wall, but definitely like, okay, yeah, we're here now. This is where we're staying. One more time. Can everybody roll a perception check for me before we begin?
Last perception check. Hopefully.
14.
Roll of
13.
perception.
14. 16.
I.
5. Okay. All right, cool. So right now, Jed and Artie, like we're hanging out in the back. Or why do I keep saying Jed? Xander and Artie were hanging out in the back, and we're just kind of taking it all in, and we're looking around at everybody, and yeah, there's a lot of tension in the air. That's kind of, quite honestly, that's kind of just the best way I can describe everything going on. There's not too many else things to look at besides the large open, door area. Jed, the main thing you see are the other players next to you and in front of you on the same line as Daniel. And yeah, lots of tension. Ben, excuse me, Daniel. Broke the fourth wall again. Daniel, you are looking around, and same thing, you look back, you see your friends, you see all these strangers on these lines. See the soldiers. And Caesar up in his tower, he's pulled out like a spyglass, and he's kind of like watching you guys from a distance. And so he's ready to watch. Okay. Question 1. What is your partner's full name? That's not a yes or no question, so I do apologize for phrasing it like that. Do you know your partner's full name is what I meant to say. And you can just tell me yes or no, because if I see right and left, it might not be the same for me as it is for you, and it's going to make me think more than I need to. So. And it's the person in back, so that would be player 1. Is that what I said?
All right.
Player 1 is the one who answers.
Okay.
Yes.
Wait, I thought 2 answered for 1.
Okay, that's probably correct. I couldn't remember what I said. I have it
So
on my
Ben,
notes.
do you know my character's name?
Yes.
Okay. Do you really know his full name?
Jedediah Oak Breath is
Is that your real name or your stage name?
stage name.
It's my
It's-
alias name.
It's the one I would say in the city.
Mhm.
It's the one that's currently on his birthday
No.
on his certificate.
So here's the question though. Does Daniel know Jed's full name? Yes or no?
Yes. You should.
I'm not saying should he. I'm actually asking, do you?
No, just answer, Ben.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
just straight up.
Right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Question mark? Okay.
Yeah.
So the way this game is going to work is that you do have to tell me the actual truth. So could you tell me his name to prove it?
Why would his? I'm just curious. Why would his actual name matter in this scenario when we would be talking about his fake name?
I have an answer. I'm not going to tell you what it is. So there is a correct answer though. But this is keeping in mind you could lie. Right? Like theoretically.
Hard time. I'm surprised I remembered Oak Breath. I know
Because
he's
I
definitely.
said it earlier.
Yeah. Me personally, I do not remember his full name though.
So then the last part is based on that knowledge, knowing that, does Daniel say yes or no? And I know it seems silly, but I've done the work. So does Daniel say yes or no?
I'm annoyed at you. Not because this is annoying or anything. It's just
No, I know. It's an annoying situation. I
I'm
know.
pretty sure I know what's going on here. Or something similar to that.
I don't know where you're going with this, Doug, but I have an answer too.
Okay, what's your answer?
I'll say
I
no.
can't. You say what?
I'll say no.
I've never
gonna say
told
no?
him. I've never told him my actual name.
Okay. All right. So Daniel says no.
Truthfully, I've never told anyone my last name.
Okay. So a series of left and right hands go up. Mostly right hands for yeses. Daniel's is one of the few who raises his left hand and actually says no. In response to this, Caesar motions for some to step up on the line. Daniel, you do step up. And Daniel's in the front, correct? No, yes, he's in the front. No, he's in the back. I'm confusing myself with my own rules. You answered the question, so Matthew, you're in front.
All right.
You're in front. Is that right? I wrote down the rules and I know what I'm trying to do. And my
Your group is moving up, so he's answering questions about me. So where we both move up, right?
So basically what the game is supposed to be is that one person's front, one's in back. Only one at a time will end up moving up. Basically, the exchange is that one of you is most likely always going to be farther behind, unless the person in front chooses not to answer and like submits their role or their
Got
turn.
you. So now it's my turn to answer for him.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Okay. All right. Sorry about that. So Daniel, so did I tell you were on the first line or the second line? First. Okay. So you're going to move up, basically. Does that sound right? Sound right?
Yes.
Question mark. Okay. We'll go with it. We'll go with it.
Yes.
This is what I get for doing homebrews. Anyway, so yeah, a series of people walk up. series of people step up, and I would say most of them do. So everyone's like, oh, okay, not too bad, not too bad. Okay, very good, everyone. Now, question number 2 for the back player. Is your partner from this island originally? Also, Jaden,
What's up?
I'm going to be very, very honest. At this point, this is kind of like this game is it. So if you need to go to bed or anything, I guess this is a good time because there's really not much else that's going to go on until this game's over, and I can catch you up if you want, or you can stay. You know, like I'm just letting you know because you did ask what time.
Yeah,
we're gonna-
no, so I'm guessing all that's gonna happen is the game's gonna go on, and we're gonna go to bed tonight.
Pretty much.
That's gonna be it.
Should be.
Assuming we win, we win the game.
Oh yeah, who knows? Yeah, I think I'm gonna go. I'm
Okay.
really tired, low key.
No worries, dude. I appreciate you staying and hanging out with us. So I will
yeah,
let you know.
fine.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'll let
okay.
you know when we plan on getting back on it and stuff. But thank you so much for playing and seeing this through. And like I said, I'll catch you up on everything.
Bingo! I got you.
Just get out of here.
You're
No
just
way.
jealous because you can't do it.
I actually am
Ooh.
jealous.
I am too.
Wait.
What the That's awesome. Son of a bitch.
You don't have a good day.
Okay. Good night, Jaden.
See you, Jaden.
Maybe
What about
what
you,
if I do
Lynn?
that?
Get him out of here.
Bye. Oh goodness. Okay, let's see. I don't know. He's probably gonna pop back. We know him.
I wasn't
Yeah.
just kicked out of the party.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
night.
Good
I
night. Talk
See
to you
you, man.
later.
We don't need another episode of Jaden won't go.
I don't know. I don't know. Okay, that's
Okay.
fine.
Okay.
Don't come back. Don't come back, Jaden. Don't you do it.
I was hoping that since he's gone.
What if it started working
Maybe-
for all of us now that he's gone?
It's probably a mobile thing.
Probably.
Maybe, I don't know.
Mobile. I didn't even think about that. That makes sense.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, gentlemen. Yes, Caesar's next question
Yeah.
for the person in the back. Is your partner originally from this island?
Jed would say no.
Yeah, no.
You would say yes?
No, I would say no.
Okay. A series of hands go up and down. And Caesar once again goes, "Yes, you move up, you stay there. You move up." One person steps up, he goes, "No, step back. Step back." And they do. They hesitantly step back and kind of look afraid a little bit. It is very close right now. There's really no one team that's pulling to the front or the back. It's pretty lined up. Question 3, back to the first player. Has your partner ever killed anyone? And there's a silence that falls over the room. And everyone starts looking at each other and looking back at their partners and looking forward and looking around.
Not me and Andrew. We know.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
While he was watching. I know him really well.
Well,
All right.
The majority of the hands go to no. In fact, you guys are the only ones who raise your hand for yes. And everyone's looking at you. Caesar is back there, and you guys appear. He's looking through a little spyglass, looking at you. He lowers it, and you just see him go, "All right, now we have a game." Yeah!
Uh-oh.
The other faces are not so thrilled, however. They do look at you with some.
Can I say that I
Confident.
kind of like Caesar? I like kind of like
Honestly,
Caesar.
honestly,
He's
he's a
intimidating.
really fun character.
But I really love Caesar so far.
Like,
I'm gonna be very honest with you guys. That makes me so happy because I've been stoked to use this character. I've been
I love
stoked.
him so.
Daniel hates him, but me personally, all
Dude,
the
I love
interactions have been fun so far.
This, like, yeah.
Yay,
Written
yay,
very
yay.
well done.
Thank you. Oh, thank you guys. It makes me so happy. Ooh, okay, sorry. Anyways.
You know what he reminds me of? I've never actually seen
I
Breaking
know.
Bad.
The freaking guy from Breaking Bad. That's exactly the freaking cracked up man. You know, he's the
Okay.
tight.
Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough. So
Exactly.
there is an inspiration for this character from something specific.
Yeah.
That's not it. However, that fits the vibe a little bit. So if you guys do ever actually guess, then I'll give you a best friend point. So
Dang it.
yeah. I'm just saying. Anyways, but yeah, you guys are the only ones that step up. And like I said, there is some
That doesn't
tension.
sound right.
Doesn't sound right?
Yeah, because all the rest of them said no, right? So they should also be stepping up. Or do a lot of them don't answer?
Some of them do not answer, but the majority of them say no.
So they would also be stepping up.
No.
No.
What?
However, at this time, in response, after he calms down from getting all through it, he goes, "Oh yeah, now we got a game. No, we're not going to have liars in my throne room. You step forward. You step forward." And he starts pointing at just a couple of people, and they like go pale in the face, and they step up to the next line. And
I see. Yeah, makes sense.
who's ready for question 3?
That was question 3.
Me.
This is question 4.
That's
Don't
correct,
say it.
but no one asked you. I'm just kidding.
Shut up.
Who let this guy in my castle? Oh wait, I did.
I was gonna say. All right,
Ask
shit.
the question, please.
Oh, let's see. He thinks for a moment. And he says, "Is your partner keeping anything from you?"
Am I answering this or he is?
This would be whoever is in the.
I answered last with the kill thing.
So it's my turn to answer for
yes,
you.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is your partner keeping anything from you?
In reference, I'm answering for him. So is the question being asked about me or him?
The question is, yeah.
About me.
Mhm.
But
So is he keeping anything from you, Jed?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. I would answer yes. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
good pick, Ben. We picked right. I'm really glad that we picked this one.
Is Jed keeping something from Daniel?
Well, he hasn't told a single person about Artie.
I know, and that's why I can say he's keeping that from me because I know what's going on, but it's
Okay.
never been revealed to me. But I'm like, dude, come on, you're keeping something from me. So I 100% know.
Like
Okay.
I'm unsure if people know, but I know I have not told them. That is a big secret that I've kept. Also, if I talk to them about my dad, I'd probably say I killed him. I don't think I have talked to him about that at all, but that's just a giant secret that I keep behind my back. So
Mhm.
like I have a lot of secrets.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay. All right. So you both answer yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Once again, you both step up. About 3 or 4 other people step up. A few people refuse to answer. Very good. Very good. I like your gaming spirit. It's very what the fuck is the word? It's really inspiring. I love seeing this kind of bonding happening. Let me see. Oh, okay, let me think. Does your partner, is going to the other one, obviously. Does your partner feel like they belong in the group?
Yes.
Yeah.
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 I don't think Jed was.
I almost gave it away. Sorry. I'm not trying to cheat, but like I started to nod and I was like, oh shit, don't nod. Like he's got to answer first and then I can answer. I like this. It's fun.
Good. I'm glad. You both step up.
It's like breaking the ice challenge.
It's actually kind of, yeah, it really is.
To be fair, that's exactly what it was meant to be, I think. So.
Thanks, guys. Awesome. All right.
This should be question 6.
This is, and you guys have kept the same order. So whoever was in front, once again, remind me who's in front.
Matthew.
Matthew's in front.
Yes.
Okay. So Matthew, you are on line. You're on line 5 right now, while Daniel, you are on line 4. So you're both doing pretty good. You're pretty far up there. You only got a couple lines left.
All right.
Let me see.
I'm nervous again.
See? I don't know what question's coming up next.
Caesar peers across the whole crowd in his spyglass, and he takes a moment and closes it. Does your partner have a dying parent?
I'm in front, correct?
You're answering this question for me.
I'm answering for you?
Yep.
I thought I was in front of you.
Wait, yeah, but I just answered. Does the party, does the person believe they belong in the party?
And now you're. Oh yeah, and you're in front of me now. So I'm answering for you.
No, but yes.
Does your partner have a? So Jed, let's get out of Matthew and go to Jed. If that question was asked to me about Andrew, I think Jed would first. Here's the first reaction. Jed would be like, "What?" And then he'd think about his own, father, and then be like, "No, it's about him." And then I'll think about anything that Daniel's ever said about family, and I'll go, "I've never spoken about his family," so unsure of how he'll answer. I'll still answer to the best of my knowledge. No.
Yes.
Oh, see, I didn't know that, so it's okay.
All right. So in this particular case, Matthew would not move forward. Ben, you're answering yes. Is that what you said?
Yes, I'm answering yes.
You are both now on the same line. Meaning, in this case, which I kind of broke my own rules a few times, but that's okay because we're figuring this out together. In this case, only one of you can step up on this upcoming round. It's up to you to decide who does, though. So, same person answers the question that it, like order-wise, it normally be in, but as far as who gets the push forward from that success is up to you guys to determine. That being said, the majority of people are just on the line behind you. Like the majority of them. Some of them are a tad farther behind. There's like 3 that are still pretty behind, mostly for not wanting to answer things. But you guys are in the lead. Well, that sucks. Damn. Does your partner feel any resentment towards any member of your party for something they've lost or experienced?
I'm answering for Jed, right?
No, I
Mhm.
think we get to. Oh, okay.
Oh, well, I guess in this case, actually, yeah, you would answer for each other.
Oh, okay. No for Jed.
Yeah, no for Jed, and and yes for Andrew.
And yes for Andrew.
So you're saying that yes, Andrew has some kind of a resentment towards someone in the party.
I wanted that plate armor.
He's so mad. Like I could feel it. I felt the paladin.
I'm gonna be honest,
Andrew.
guys. I hated that for you. I did.
Oh no,
but
it's okay.
I
No,
think I did what had to be done.
he's in the
really
world.
did.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It creates character. He's a rogue. It makes sense.
Yeah.
Paladin, rogue, butt heads. It's fun.
I'm not angry at Jaden. I'm angry
yeah.
at Xander. So
Okay. Not as good as that. Okay. All
it
right.
was funny. I can give him that.
So we got 1 no and 1 yes. In terms of like, because does Jed resent anybody in the group? Even you don't have to tell who or why, but
No,
you don't.
I don't. I have no
Okay.
resentment.
Yeah, we already,
Okay.
like we answered for each other and we both got it right.
Okay. All right. So in that case, who gets to step forward from this? It's up to you guys.
It doesn't matter. We just have to answer the next question about the. I'll answer the next question for you.
Yeah, you step forward.
I'll step forward. Okay.
Yeah, you step forward.
So you answer for me. Okay.
I think so.
All right. So Jed's in front now, right?
Yes.
Correct.
All right. Let's just see. Has your partner ever hurt someone that did not deserve it, in your opinion?
I'm answering for Jed.
Mhm.
So
Wait,
Jed,
don't say anything yet. Let me actually think.
let me make sure I got the wording correct.
Yeah.
So it's saying, in Jed's opinion, has I harmed someone who doesn't deserve it?
Yes.
Okay.
Like, did he see you harm someone, and do you think that he was like, he didn't need to do that?
Okay, thanks. I needed that. Oh,
Yeah.
no.
No.
So that was a what?
No.
No. Okay. We get 1 step up.
That question was basically rigged because I'm a paladin. Come on.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Majority of the contenders are now on the 3rd, 2nd, or excuse me, the 5th, 6th, and 7th line. Jed, you are on the 7th line, so this is going to be your last question. Assuming you pass everything. Next question. Does your partner fully trust you?
Oh, yeah. I don't even care if Daniel's answering for me. There's no way that Daniel doesn't trust me fully. Answer, Ben. I'm gonna say yeah.
Now, Ben, you do have to be truthful to me. Is that true for Daniel? Does
I
he
do believe.
fully trust Jed?
Jed's one of the people in the party that he does actually truly trust. He's had no reason otherwise. If specifically, if Artie was in there or Xander was in there, he would have to answer no. But Jed specifically, he could.
Okay. All
He
right.
could. He will answer yes because.
All right. So the hands are risen, and at last Jed passes the 7th line, and you are now.
What line
on
am
the
I
seventh-
on?
You
I'm
are
on the
on.
seventh line.
Yes.
Huzzah!
There are a few more people on the last 2 lines. Like I said, there's a few stragglers behind. My friends, those of you who are about to pass the finish line, answer me this question. I'm very, very curious to know. Does your partner fear Caesar?
Fear. And who's answering?
That would be who answered the last one.
I technically answered for you,
Or-
so now you have to answer for me.
Yes.
Okay.
No.
Is that accurate for Jed?
Yes.
Do I fear Caesar?
Do you fear Caesar?
Fear Caesar.
And I would like to add, just to put the setting right, because of this particular question and this particular setting, this obviously is not like some townsfolk being like, "Oh, Caesar." You're saying it to his face. Just to put it in perspective, everyone around you, once again, they're looking around at each other, like, thinking about it. So, proceed.
I'm trying to process it. Like, how would I feel? I'm not trying to lie, and I'm not lying. My honest answer is no, and I can tell you why. It's not like even if he got mad, I don't fear him because I kind of like him. You know what I mean? I know Daniel doesn't like him,
Yeah.
right? But Jed is like, he's dealt with crazy royalty where he's from. I 100% has to have. Maybe it was different, but for some reason, all the terrible things I've heard about Caesar and how I should be like fear. Now, if he takes it the wrong way, then I guess I'm dead. I mean, I don't. It's almost more of a respect. I don't fear him. Like I'm not like gonna wake up in the middle of the night and be like, ooh. I was nervous because I didn't want to do something wrong, but I don't fear him personally. Like fear.
Yeah.
So no.
Okay. All right.
That's not me trying to win the game. That's not me trying to get to this stuff.
I get it.
It's literally like no.
Yeah. No, absolutely. I respect that.
And that's the other thing. If that's how he's asking it, like, am I scared of him? Like in my head, I respect him. So like, no, I don't fear him.
Should I say why I said no?
What did you say?
I said no. Yeah.
You said no. Okay.
I said no. Should I say why?
Sure. Go ahead.
In Daniel's eyes, he sees Caesar as basically a pitiful man. He's probably more like a child. Has so much power, and he's let it go to his brain. He's nothing but a child who doesn't deserve respect or fear.
Okay. Understandable. Well, once the question is asked and everyone ponders on it, hands are raised. And there are a few that are not just you guys. There's a few hands that are raised for yes, or excuse me, for no.
For no.
There's a few. And Caesar like stands up. You're all some ballsy motherfuckers, you know that? All right, step forward, step forward. Tiefling, step forward. And Daniel crosses the finish line. You guys completed the first game.
Fuck up the
Congratulations.
Jed.
Now, the game.
Oh, you
or-
lagged. You completely lagged for me. I did not see you move at all.
It was too fast. It was too fast for you.
It was too fast. He's like, whoosh.
Watch out. Watch out. But the game does go on for a little bit longer. There's a few more questions for the remaining folks. At last, one of the Koatoa girls and one of the orc brothers are farthest behind.
Oh.
And they are the last two, and a trumpet sounds and calling the end of the game. And Caesar hops down off of his tall chair. He goes, "Oh, friends, you fought valiantly. But alas, you gotta work on your fucking relationships. Build skills, for real. That shit's like just sad that you didn't know shit about each other. But I cannot thank you enough for playing my little game. Coming into my home, sleeping in my nice-ass beds, eating my food, reading my books, shitting in my fucking toilet. I can't thank you enough for that. Thank you for that so much. Now I'm playing with you guys. No worries. Get the fuck out of here. You guys have a good night. So sad. Bye-bye." They are shaking in their boots. They are speechless. They're kind of just looking at him, especially the little Koatoa girl looks very, like, as far as frog emotions go, she looks terrified. But they look at each other and they kind of go up to their groups and they give hugs. And like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." And the orc brother kind of he can like smacks his head against his brother's head and send each other off and that kind of thing. And they turn and go ahead, and they're being kind of told to exit through the center of the walkway towards the exit. And that's when, whoa, sound effect. That's cool. Anyway, that's when there is a sound that everyone just, it's a shrill and harsh crack like thunder rings through the entire.
Is it the entire what?
The suspense. Oh, he died. No.
The entire world, the entire castle, the entire brain. Oh, he's actually dead. Wait. Uh-oh.
I just texted him. Oh man, I gotta go to bed soon, like really soon, like in a few minutes. I was like, come on.
Hurry this up.
His power went out.
Oh no. I find it's a lot more funny because the video's still recording. And I have no idea how to stop it.
No, you the recording you just hit down here.
Oh, okay, I see. You don't need to stop it, I guess. And it's
Just keep it on and look at his face. Let's all do it. I'm gonna throw up. Ugh. All right. I just texted him to see if it was back on.
I'm looking at the text stream, yeah. Okay, he's coming back. Good. All right.
It's gonna take a minute.
It's gonna take like. Yeah, let me tell you something, Matthew. I got into another D&D group. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're doing like a, you know what Sword Art Online is?
Nope.
Really? All right. Basically, it's an anime. It's they die in the game, die in real life. They get stuck in the video game. That's the sort of thing.
Sword Art Online.
Uh,
Oh.
Talk it back.
Oh, I can't hear you. Can't
You're
hear you.
mute. You're mute.
Can't hear you.
You're mute. You're
Can't
mute.
hear you.
Mute. You're not speaking. No.
We can't hear you, friend.
You're muted.
No, I just
Still
muted.
muted.
Can you
Yeah.
hear us?
Can you hear us?
No. Yeah, but now you muted on Skype, so like that's not helping either.
There you go.
Oh.
Everybody went out.
Okay, are we back?
We're
Are we back?
What's going on? That was sorcery.
That was the weirdest thing. That was so weird. Okay. How is it still recording?
Oh, because
it's-
we were still in the place, so even though you went
Yeah,
down.
Skype's the thing that's recording it, not like anything on your computer. So
That's interesting. I wonder what that's going to look like on the playback.
Oh yeah, watch that. It's gonna be funny.
Yeah, I'll bet. I'm not photogenic whenever I get frozen. Okay, so what was the last thing you guys heard?
You hear a loud
Uh,
explosion, and it surrounds the entire.
Oh, see, yeah, I did that, and then it was just blackness over here. It was actually kind of creepy. Boom. You hear a shrill crack of an explosion just vibrate the entire room around you. Everyone is, they jump a little bit, and there's a few screams, just short ones as people are shocked. And that's when you see the orc and the Koatoa girl, they go and they fall to their knees. From even the distance, you see the shape of red blood starting to creep on their clothing and spread and get wider, kind of on their sides, and on the orc, his leg. He's like, he's like grunting and trying to figure out what's going on. The Koatoa girl, it's in her side, and she's just, and no one knows what's going on. That's when the two of you look over, and of the long lines of the guards that were encircling the playground area, one of the guards has taken his staff and rotated it to the side and fired a shot, resembling the Thundro in its effect. However, this sounded much sharper, much more powerful. And silence is across the room at this point. Caesar sees this and goes, "You're going home now. Have a good night. Thank you for playing my game. See you in hell." Repeated shots from every single gunman along the sides, over and over and over, none of them hitting the brain or the head. All of them focused on the body, the legs, the arms, the torso, working their way up. And you all watch as these two figures get smaller and smaller as they crinkle up and receive these shots that are blowing off chunks of their hands. Bone is being exposed, ribs are exposed, intestines are falling out. Eventually, they work their way up to the neck and the head finally, and you hear every gargling breath leading up to the very last moment of them being alive. By the time the last shot is fired, they are non-recognizable things, just pure floor entangled with bones, some purple scales, and a singular gold braid from the Koatoa girl's head. Caesar hops around as this ever-expanding oil slick of red blood grows on the floor. You know, only one game left. Excuse me, I misspoke. I'm very emotional right now. Only one game in to this whole thing. And like, I'm already fucking tearing up. You know, like, in the short time I knew them, I really feel like I knew them, you know? But the show must go on. Congrats to the rest of you. Now go back to your rooms, get some rest, some food. I'll see you in the morning. Have some breakfast, have some coffee. I think you're gonna fucking love the next game. Good night, everyone. End scene. And that is the end of the session.
Cool. So who got killed? We saw who got killed. I didn't hear it because you broke up a few times.
Okay. It was one of the Koatoa girls and one of the Orc brothers.
Only one of them?
Hmm.
So the entire group did not leave. It's just the ones who never passed the line.
It's the last two that left the thing, yeah.
I see.
Or the last two left on the track.
So they were in last place.
Yes. They were the two in last place.
The groups are still there, but
Mhm.
the two people that did not pass the line.
Mhm. Yep. Well, there you go. You've had an introduction to Caesar.
Cool.
Um,
Cool bad guy. I like it.
thanks.
I love you guys so much. I gotta go to bed like right
Yeah.
now. So
Oh yeah, me too. I gotta be up early, so
we'll talk about all that other stuff. I'll see y'all.